Hello and welcome to Infect Me episode 2. It's been around 2 weeks since our last episode. I am glad to finally bring you another episode of Infect Me because I really do enjoy making this series. We have a lot to talk about this week. A lot has happened in 2 weeks, so I hope you do enjoy this episode and yeah, let's get into this. If I do sound different, that is because I am no longer sick. I think I actually had COVID in the last episode, so if I sound any different, this is my real voice. Last time I was just really sick. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. The first thing today we are going to talk about is obviously Reborn Updates. If you don't know what Reborn is, it's basically Infected Mushroom going back to old school tracks and revising them, making them sound more modern, but still keeping that feel to them. And overall, a lot of people are excited for these, so if you don't know that much about it, I think I went a little more in depth in my last episode. So if you want to learn more about that, just go watch that episode. So just after I aired my last episode, we actually found out that there is a new Reborn track that's going to be on the Reborn album, and a lot of people are very excited for this. If you didn't know already, the new track that was discovered is S Is Here, and I am very excited about this because I absolutely love S Is Here, and I'm still hunting for the original mix of that song, the one that wasn't found on the compilations or the EPs or anything. That will happen one day, but anyway, S Is Here Reborn, I'll play a little clip of this, the one that we did find. Anyway, yeah, that is really good. I absolutely love that. And I actually cannot believe they're actually doing a reborn of S Is Here. I never would have thought they'd do that. But yeah, anyway, keep it up with the Reborn tracks, guys. You're doing absolutely amazing so far. The next piece of Reborn news, it's not too much, but we do have a new video of Urs working on the new Dracul Reborn track. I'll just show you the clip real quick. Man, that was sick. I am so hyped for this release whenever they're gonna do it. The Dracul Reborn track is like so old at this point. The first time I heard it, I was just like hooked instantly. In the back of my mind, I'm like, this has been released. I've known it for years. But then when you really think about it, they have not released it yet, and it has gone through so many different changes. You already know. I am so excited for this Reborn release whenever it's gonna be. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. But hey, I mean, I'd wait another 3 years, but there better be at least 28 songs if I'm waiting another 3 years. But we're just gonna let them cook, and it's probably gonna be a huge success because of how much people love their old songs. I would be pretty disappointed if it wasn't going to be released on a CD or a vinyl. Hopefully we can either get one or the other, or both, hopefully both, but hey, I know there could be difficulties in that regard, so at least maybe a CD. I'd instantly buy a vinyl for the Reborn album, but a CD would be amazing. So yeah, that's really all the Reborn news we have for this episode. So stay tuned for future episodes if you do want more information about when Reborn will release. Or you can join the Infected Mushroom unofficial Discord server and go to the daily Reborn Update channel, because a lot of people there will let you know if there is any Reborn news. So yeah, that's really it for this segment. Let's move on. Okay, so for this next segment, you would have had to watch the first episode, but how it works is somewhere near the end of this episode, I'm going to do a guess the song type thing, where I play like a second of a song, could be unreleased, could be released, could be really anything, and you guys have to guess what that song is down in the comments below. And in the last episode, we actually did this, and some of you did guess what the song is down in the comments, and right here, I am going to tell you what that was, and later on in the episode we're going to do a new one, and in the next episode I will tell you what that one was. So last episode the song actually was I Wish Infected Remix. Now this song I've really wanted to get the full version, studio version of this for a very long time. The only studio version that is currently available to the public is a YouTube upload of some of the songs. So if any of you do have that, either DM me on Discord. I will leave an email down in the description if you do want to email me that or anything that could be helpful. Anyway, yeah, that was the song for last episode, and let's move on to the next segment. This next segment is going to be merch updates, if Infected Mushroom have released any new merch drops, or maybe some stuff that I have bought recently, some new stuff that has gone on sale, I don't know, just merch in general really. So while making this episode, currently Infected Mushroom have not released any new drops, and they haven't for a little bit now. So we're going to be talking about two things I actually ordered earlier today, which are very interesting to me anyway. So the first thing I did buy was a really old compilation album from 1998, and I was extremely lucky to find this on sale, because before this sale it hadn't been sold since October 2021. So this compilation album is of course Boom Bolanat. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, I don't really know. Now the reason I did buy this is because it has a very good track in it that I personally really enjoy and really like. That track is Shidapu and DuvDev End of Infinity, and I absolutely love this song, and I have for a very long time, and I really wanted to own the CD of this and also get the WAV files. But most of the songs on this compilation album are actually really good. This was on my want list for a very long time, and I saw it being posted and I was like, I need to cop this immediately because it might not come back for a very long time, if not ever. But yeah, anyway, in the next episode or the episode after that, whenever I actually get the CD, I will show it off and show you guys what it is like. But yeah, that's Boom, freak, I already forget. I don't know how to pronounce this. I use Google Translate. What do you expect? But yeah, moving on to the next thing I bought, which was very unexpected. I never thought I'd ever even get my hands on this. And that is Sampler 2001. Some people may know what this is, but most of you will not. Now, you're probably wondering, what is Sampler 2001? Well, it is a promo CD compilation from 2001 with 7 tracks on it, and one of those tracks is BP Empire. Now, this could just be the normal BP Empire, but it is possible it could be an old version or a slightly altered version, who knows, and who cares. It is a compilation album, and I do like to collect all of the compilation albums, and this is one I don't even have digital. So yeah, you're probably like, oh, no, that sounds kind of rare, you know, and I could probably get it maybe if I waited a little bit, but that's the thing. Before I bought this, it hadn't been sold since 2009, and only one has ever been sold, and that was in 2009. And yes, I am going off the Discogs website, but that is where most of, say, the promo CDs, rare CDs, and a lot of CDs are sold. So that it could have been sold somewhere else, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, all those places, but I'm just going off Discogs right now. But yeah, the second I saw that it hadn't been sold since 2009 and one has only ever been sold, I instantly bought it. There was no second thought, there was no time to think about it, because I know a lot of people want this, and I know how rare it is, and the fact that it was there, sealed, it was a sealed copy, it was just an instant buy for me. There was no other thought. I mean, I don't really have much doubts about the seller, because he has got a pretty good track record. Most of his reviews are really positive. He's got like 3,000 reviews or something, but I still have in the back of my mind, what if this is fake? What if he's just scamming? We will have to see, and I will let you know in the next episode how the Boom Boomlet, or however you pronounce it, goes, and the Sampler 2001 goes when it does arrive. And yeah, what do you guys think about all this? Tell me you guys' thoughts in the comments, and I'd love to know your feedback and maybe some information I don't know about these, and if these are even worth it, if I should have even done this. Anyway, yeah, there's not much more to talk about there, and yeah, let's move on to the next segment. Now, the next segment is going to be newly found unreleased Infected Mushroom tracks. And today's one is going to be DuvDev vs V-Tec USA Mushroom Attack. Technically, it's not Infected Mushroom because no errors, but you know what, it's the same thing, you know, DuvDev. But yeah, anyway, this track was from 2005, apparently from a collab between DuvDev and V-Tec. Now, technically, I didn't just find this, I've had it for a while, but hey, it's not really anywhere else, so I might as well spread the news of this awesome track. Anyway, let me show you a snippet of this track so you can get a feel for what this is. Anyway, yeah, that's that. It's pretty nice, I do like it. You know, it's that classic DuvDev style, just side trance, you know. But yeah, I was gonna show a completely different unreleased track that I actually did find recently, and is very unknown and very unreleased, definitely. But I'm not exactly sure if I'm even allowed to, because I heard there was some sort of drama maybe involved with this, and that's kind of why it's like not really anywhere, so. But I'm not 100% sure, I just know that I don't think I'm really allowed to. The track actually is Infected Mushroom and Kelsey Carter Porcelain. Now, since I know Urs actually watched my previous video, thank you, that definitely made my day. If you are watching, am I allowed to show this in an episode? Because next episode I will show this if I am allowed. But yeah, that's that. I would have showed it if I'm allowed. If I am allowed, please tell me. And yeah, that's it for this segment, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so in this segment, we're gonna do the Guess the Song. It could be unreleased, it could be released, it could be really anything. This is sort of similar to how Infected Mushroom Unofficial Discord does it in one of the channels there. So if you wanted to do that as well, head over to there. There's obviously a link in the description and everything. But yeah, here's the song for this week. Yeah, that's it. Leave your guesses in the comments, and hopefully you can get it. This is a lot harder than the previous one, but it's still not too hard if you're familiar with Infected Mushroom lore and all that stuff. But yeah, let's move on to the next segment. Now time for my favorite part of today's video, and that is my Infected Mushroom collection and your guys' Infected Mushroom collection. You can send me your Infected Mushroom collection via either email, which there is a link in the description for that, or you can go to Discord and search my name, DEENY, and DM me, or go to the unofficial Infected Mushroom Discord server and ping me and just send me screenshots or a video of your Infected Mushroom collection, and you could be featured in one of these future episodes. Anyway, starting off with my collection, my digital collection. It's like maybe a little bit bigger than last time. I've got a few new things, but mainly I'm going to be talking about real life things. Anyway, first off, my I Am the Supervisor CD did finally arrive, and I also, around 2 weeks ago, also ordered the Stretched EP CD, which also arrived, and these are absolutely amazing. The Stretched EP is in perfect quality, the disc is beautiful, and I finally have WAV files of the remake of Shakawkaw, the live one. I finally got the WAV file of that, which is awesome because I love that song. And the I Am the Supervisor, beautiful CD, beautiful case. The cardboard case on the outside is a little roughed up, but it's completely fine. It is like 20 years old or however old. But yeah, these are really nice, and I overall rate them around 10. I don't know. But yeah, and I got a vinyl, and this is a special vinyl because this is the Easygoing and Messenger vinyl from 1999. And to say this record is beautiful is an understatement. The songs on here are amazing. Easygoing is super awesome, especially the piano bits. Absolutely love those. The Messenger obviously is amazing. I actually bought the vinyl just so I could obviously have the vinyl and I could record the Easygoing, because the Easygoing I had digitally was like an MP3 or FLAC file, and it wasn't the best quality. It was also slowed down a bit, and so I actually recorded the Easygoing and got a way nicer version, way cleaner version, crispier version than the one I already had, which is really nice. But with the Messenger, I've already got this the WAV file straight from DJ Jorg, so and that is extremely clean. It's not even from the record, it's not recorded from the record. It is the one from the record, but it is just the cleanest you could possibly get. But yeah, overall the record quality is absolutely amazing. Barely any dust or scratches, no scratches, but barely any dust. It's not filthy at all. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm really happy with it. But yeah, that's enough of my collection. It's time to go look at your guys' collection and see what you guys have. Now, the first person is going to be my friend, Ali, or Outwindow, or Out Spaniard, lots of different names, but she has the Gathering CD, Classical Mushroom CD, BP Empire Digipack, I think that's what it's called, Converting Vegetarians 1 CD with a slipcase, I Am the Supervisor CD, Vicious Delicious CD, Legend of the Black Shawarma CD, Army on Mushroom CD with a slipcase, which I'm guessing that's what it is, I can't really see from here, Friends on Mushroom CD with, again, I think a slipcase, and Converting Vegetarians 2 with, again, a slipcase, and More Than Just a Name CD. All these CDs are amazing, and I've got most of these, but I don't have anything past I Am the Supervisor yet. I'm getting more rare things more than before I get, you know, the things that I can get, say, in a few years from now. And she's also got a ton of EPs and compilations and stuff, and one of those is the BP Empire EP, Birthday EP, Deeply Disturbed EP, Stretched EP. A lot of these have slipcases, which is really nice. The Becoming Insane EP, I think that's what it is anyway. And now for the compilations, which are personally what I'm like way more into. I love compilations. First one is Full On 2 from I think 1998, and then Full On 3, and also Unidentified Forms of Sound from 1998. I'm obviously gonna get these eventually, but it's really cool that she has these. And now to the vinyls. She has The Gathering, the box set from I think 2020, the re-release of BP Empire, which is also really cool. I am probably gonna get that, probably get the OG ones first. I think that's the re-release anyway. And also a rare version of BP Empire, the single, I think it is, EP. It's a promo version. It actually has the BP Empire rough mix, an older version of it with like a build-up at the end. It's also kind of shorter, which is really cool. I'm gonna get this one pretty soon. The I Am 25 LP and Converting Vegetarians 1 LP. I think that's the box set. I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, that's Out Windows, Out Spaniards, Alley. That's her collection, and it's actually really nice, way bigger than mine currently. But anyway, that's really awesome, and there's one more person that I'm going to get to before I end this segment. Okay, so this next one comes in from a person called Janina, I don't know, I suck at pronouncing things, but it looks like they have box set of The Gathering, they have Classical Mushroom, BP Empire, I think that's the original one, Converting Vegetarians 1, maybe it's a box set, I don't really know, I can't see from here, it might be. And the most interesting one here for me is I think that's the black edition, the signed version of Return to the Source. It could just be the normal one, but still, they are pretty expensive and rare, and it's pretty awesome that they have that. And we've also got More Than Just a Name, and I Am 25. This is a very nice collection, and I can tell you put a lot of effort into getting these. But yeah, we had some good collections today, and either DM me on Discord, give me an email, go to the unofficial Infected Mushroom Discord server, and DM me, ping me, everything like that. Just send me your Infected Mushroom collections, and you might be able to get featured in the next episode. Anyway, yeah, that's all we really have for this segment, and let's move on. Okay, so the last segment for this week's episode is going to be an Infected Mushroom fact. And I would have done a live shows segment, but there's unfortunately not really much live shows that have that much interest to, you know, take up a full segment. So we're just gonna do an Infected Mushroom fact, and that's probably gonna be it for this week's episode. This episode's fact isn't too unknown, such as, you know, last episode's fact, but this fact is still pretty interesting to people that may not know it. So in Classical Mushroom, there is a song called Nothing Comes Easy. Obviously a really good song, we all love it. But in 1999, they made a song called Easygoing. I did mention this before, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. And Easygoing is basically Nothing Comes Easy, just like an older version of it, an earlier version of it that they released. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it isn't the best fact ever. I guess I could tell you that Montoya from The Gathering also had a different version, I think in 1998, from a compilation album, Unidentified Forms of Sound, I think it was. But yeah, that's really the facts for this episode. It's not that crazy, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. That really wraps up this segment, and yeah, that's gonna wrap up this week's episode, and I hope you really did enjoy it. Tried to make this as interesting as possible, and yeah, I guess I will see you in the next episode, hopefully soon, maybe another week or two, we don't really know. I'm hoping to get more Infected Mushroom news so I can make these more interesting for you guys, but yeah, I will see you in the next episode, and goodbye.